Once again, just under budget at £595,000, the second property is an attractive modern cottage built in a traditional style with an emphasis on quality. There are 4 bedrooms, a large sitting room, a superb kitchen breakfast room and a manageable garden surrounded by open countryside.
I love this front garden. It's a sort of added bonus really, isn't it? And I can imagine Evie sort of running around here, can you?
Plus it's all contained, you can't escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with it. It doesn't need anything doing to it. It really doesn't need anything doing to it at all. I think this would be a good home for us. This kitchen is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just what we really like.
Yeah, I think it's the best kitchen I've seen for a long time, actually.
Good size, it's got a big table in the middle.
And I can really imagine us enjoying cooking in this room, can't you? And having friends around the table. I really like it. I'm quite surprised because we don't generally love modern properties. We sort of really prefer period properties. But this one is done so well. The architect who designed it has really paid attention to detail. It ticks all the boxes for me.
Hey, and you are still smiling. One coat, sir.
Thank you.
So 2 very different properties you've seen today. I think you need time to digest it all, don't you?
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go and we'll reconvene later.
Okay.
As daylight fades over the Oxfordshire countryside, the first day of our property quest comes to a close. With a budget of £600,000, Tim and Maggie are looking to exchange their London flat for a family home in the Oxfordshire countryside. We've shown them 2 fantastic properties so far. And coming up, the Mystery House presents a few surprises.
Yeah.
Unusual.
And I'll be out on the lawn, testing my aim.
Not bad.
Yesterday went rather well on the whole. We found out quite a bit about our lovely couple. For instance, the way to Maggie's heart is definitely through a kitchen. And for Tim, it's all about the peace and quiet. That fella can hear an A-road a mile off. Today, we hope to satisfy both their needs. But let me tell you, it does come at a cost. And I'm not talking money. I'm talking time. For the location of our mystery house will stretch Maggie and Tim's preferred 1-hour commute. It's in the village of Leafield, 10 minutes from a mainline train station, offering a 1-hour, 15-minute service to London. Lying on the edge of the Cotswolds, Leafield has a mid-19th century church, a pub, and a community shop with a post office that's run by the locals. The village is centred on the green with a picturesque primary school, founded back in 1839. And behind the school sits the mystery property, which combines 3 Victorian cottages and a 300-year-old barn. This is the best bit, okay? Is that an A-road I can hear? No.
Yeah, this is much more secluded, isn't it?
I'm liking it so far.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the house?
Well, it's very impressive looking from the outside.
The thing that strikes me for a cottage type, property is it does seem quite large.
It's a property of history.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's good.
It looks,
That's what we
it's
want.
intriguing again. It looks, I want to go and explore.
Okay, come on, let's go, follow me. The location is hitting the spot, so how will it fare inside? Mind your step. Come on into one of your 2 lounge receptions.
Yeah. It's a good size.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's very light, it's got big windows.
Yeah. What about all this exposed brickwork?
Yeah, I love this.
Maybe a little bit too rectangular for me, but that's not a big problem.
You prefer square?
Square is better, I think.
Okay, not a fan of rectangular?
No, but it's all right, and it's not complaining.
Oh no. Follow me to the kitchen.
Okay.
What's that? You're a big fan of rectangular? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Unusual.
It's a bit of a galley kitchen, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It's quite unusual having the table at the end there.
I like that idea, to be honest with you, because it's going to be bright.
Sweet. Yeah, that is quite sweet. It's not my perfect kitchen though. As you know, the kitchen's really important to me.
I do know the kitchen's really important to you.
Yeah, I don't get that sort of excitement I got with the kitchen yesterday. I get more of a sort of deflated feel when I walk into this one.
Oh no! The oldest part of the property is at the back of the house, where the barn once stood, and now houses the dining room with doors onto the garden, and yet more reception space used as a music room, and featuring a spiral staircase up to a private study with exposed beams.
Well, I think this area seems a more natural kind of kitchen area, funnily enough.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, and I think you could have a lovely kitchen there, couldn't you, Tim?
And so what would you do with this?
Well, you could probably make that into a huge square living room, couldn't you?
Yeah, if you knock that wall down, yeah, that makes much more sense.
It does, actually, doesn't it?
As a really big front room, a lovely big lounge area.
And if they do go with that plan, they could create a utility room out of the office that sits right next door. The office also has the only access to a first-floor guest room. But we're heading back to the front of the property to the main entrance hall, off which is the cosy TV room. And up the main flight of stairs we find 3 of the 5 bedrooms. Let me take you into this bedroom. At a push, I would say a girl's room.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, judging by the amount of pink.
Yeah. What do you think?
No, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good sort of children's bedroom,
Yeah.
very bright, and yeah.
You do get a sense that this is a family home, don't you?
Yeah, it's definitely got that feeling. Yeah, it's got a very warm sort of family feel to it.
Back off the landing is the family bathroom, as well as a single bedroom. And there's yet another staircase leading up to the master bedroom. It's a bright bedroom you're after. Look no further.
This is great. Yeah, I like this. So we're on the 3rd floor now, aren't we?
Yeah, this is the Victorian part of the house. 3rd floor, Victorian part of the house.
Yeah, so this is great.
Look at the views, Tim.
Oh, wow. That is stunning.
Yeah.
All that traffic.
Yeah, that is great.
Yeah, I mean the views here, you really can't beat them.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Big enough for you?
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love this. I love these attic rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like the fact it's a wooden floor. I think it's really practical in a bedroom to have a wooden floor.
Yeah.
And I just love the fact it's got windows on both sides.
Yeah.
And the sunny aspect has certainly brightened the attitude towards this house as the tour has unfolded. Time to weave our way back downstairs and out into the secluded back garden, where a long, rectangular patio leads through to a sheltered lawn.
Wow, this is great.
I think you two love birds hand in hand. Good to see. It's a nice garden, isn't it?
Yeah. It's really a really great space. Very lovely and light.
It's a good garden for a party, I would say.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Lovely little Wendy house there as well for Evie to play in.
Yeah, I love that.
Go on then, Tim, what do you think?
Well, it's hard, but I think it's going to be another 595.
£595,000.
Yeah.
Because it's that much further away from London, you know, it is a bit further away. I would say that should bring the price down a bit.
Okay.
So I think 580.
580,000. You're in for a big old shock then, aren't you? It's actually on the market for 800. No, I'm just joking. It's on the market for £499,950.
Wow.
Really?
That is a pleasant surprise.
I'm very surprised.
That would actually give us more money left over to make some changes that we'd like to, you know, if we moved into a property like this, that we would.
Well, it also
like
means
to
our
make.
mortgage wouldn't be anywhere near as big as we thought.
Yeah.
I'll see you by the front door.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks.
See you later.
Yep.
Massively under budget at £50 shy of £500,000. The Mystery Lot is a substantial period property in a delightful country village. The flexible accommodation lends itself to 5 double bedrooms and 5 reception rooms with lots of scope to adapt the layout. They'll be making a huge saving of just over £100,000 with this large property, but will the extra 15-minute commute to London be too much to bear?
This is quite a cute little room, isn't it?
Oh, I love this room.
It's pretty great.
Yeah. Oh, this is really
I mean, you
cute.
could
What an
have this-
inspiring study. I can imagine sitting up here working.
Yeah, no, this is great. Yeah, it just ticks more of the boxes for me than the other two, I think. Do you think you could live with this kitchen?
Do you know what? I mean, looking at it again, I think I could live with it. It's
Yeah.
something that I'd like to change at some point. But, you know, we could totally move in and be comfortable in this,
It's all right, isn't
in
it?
this house.
The commute, yeah, it's always hard to say because we don't know how much commuting we're going to need to be doing in the future. But I don't think that's a big problem.
The more you look at this property, the more it grows on you. And yeah, I think it's a really strong contender, actually.
I'm glad it's not raining. About to say, you've taken ages.
Oh, yeah. Got a bit lost.
Yeah. You can get lost in that property. I think it's fair to say that all three properties have been quite different, haven't they? There's lots to take in.
Very.
Should we go and find somewhere where we can chew the cud and relax a bit?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Come on then.